People. Que pasa, Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall, reggae, and entertainment news. And the first part of this video is about a post that legendary dancehall artists, we are talking about Bounty Killer, we are talking about Ground Godzilla, made on Instagram. And he basically made a post, a picture post of an older picture with the caption that simply read, Global Godzilla, blazing the trail, Japan 1995. What do they know about Tokyo? Asked Pinocchio, smiley face. I want do some post-kit boy. I want them take dancehall for smiley face. Now people, you know how dancehall goes. Dancehall is built on controversy and drama because that is what sells, just like SEX sells. Now people, we know what has been going on as far as the clash with Alkaline and Squash. And we know that Squash took some shots at Alkaline and basically called him Pinocchio because of the lies that are associated with his name. We are talking about the black eyeball, etc, etc, etc. A string of lies, a string of Sykes, Rete, and Lele. So anyway, it seems like Bounty Killer was dissing Alkaline, and people, everybody and their mother in the dancehall space know say Alkaline don't like Bounty Killer, and Bounty Killer don't like Alkaline because he find him to be very disrespectful. He find him to not show any respect to the elders. He find him to be very ungrateful and not respecting dancehall culture on a whole. So therefore, some people call it bad mind. So therefore, if you are an Alkaline fan, you are going to say that Bounty Killer is bad mind, like every other person in the dancehall space that has any form of criticism against Alkaline, whether it is justified or unjustified. Now people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not going to stand here and act like I don't know that controversy and drama and publicity stunt is not the biggest selling tool in a dancehall for 2019. Because every artist, everybody and their mother is using it to promote themselves in a dancehall or reggae music, in a entertainment. Because that is what the dancehall space, that is what entertainment has plummeted to. And Bounty Killer is not above that, he is also going to use it. Now people, if we understand dancehall, we know that there is a bad history or bitter blood between Alkaline and Bounty Killer. And as late as about 2 weeks ago, or maybe about a week ago, when Bounty Killer was asked in an interview if Alkaline dropped an album, would he buy it? And Bounty Killer simply responds, and this is exactly what he had to say: I don't buy garbage, or I don't buy toilet paper. So therefore, he was claiming, he was insinuating that Alkaline's music is trash, it is garbage, it needs to be put down in Riverton, dumb, point blank and period. Now people, that is his opinion, and if a man have his opinion, he can say whatever he so chooses. Because the truth and the fact is that the last time that I checked, we live in a democratic society where people can express themselves. They have the freedom of speech to say whatever they so choose, point blank and period. Now people, when we look at this, we see that Alkaline has been getting a lot of bashing in the dancehall space, specifically during the clash between himself and Squash. And most people, the general consensus is that he lost this battle. Some people are saying that it was a draw, and some people, mostly and specifically the Alkaline fan stands and bloggers, were saying that Alkaline won. So anyway, we see it once again that Alkaline and Bounty Killer are in a little conflict, and Bounty Killer is the instigator of this. Because when he made that post, he should have known, and people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I don't know his frame of mind or his mindset when he made that post. Maybe he was just rhyming, but more than like knowing dancehall and seeing the trend in dancehall, I think that he was actually dissing Alkaline. But that is for Bounty Killer to say. So anyways people, that is my opinion on that whole point. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Now the next thing that is popping in the dancehall news and our entertainment is that we saw an article came out and it said that Tamale Sparta and Squash, based on some article and based on some opinion and based on some views by some promoters and some lawyers, it is said that they are blocked. They are banned from performing in the western parishes. We are talking about in Montego Bay, Rete and Lele. So it is said that the Popo are unlawfully blocking these artists from performing at shows, and it is having an impact on the artists' earning power and also the promoters, because people, the truth and the fact is that Tamale Sparta is one of the best performing artists in a dancehall right now without a shadow of a doubt. And we see that Squash and the Six, they are the hottest trending artists. They are the new sensation in a dancehall. So my point is this: if you are a promoter or a manager of any of those artists in the western region of Jamaica, your earning potential will be severely hampered or damaged if you are not able to perform in the place where you come from. We are talking about Montego Bay, we are talking about Westmoreland, we are talking about Negril, we are talking about those sorts of places, those 4 western parishes. Now this all happened during a meeting that was held with the security minister. We are speaking about Dr. Horace Chang and some promoters and some managers and some stakeholders in the dancehall or entertainment landscape. And they were talking about the Noise Abatement Act and what agreement they can strike up between these artists. And we are speaking about the people in the community who are always complaining and calling the police and saying that the noise is too loud and Rete and Lele. So we saw that they held a meeting in the western region and the security minister and the stakeholders were there, and they were trying to come to a compromise, an agreement that is beneficial to all parties involved. So we see that there has been an ongoing fiction or feud between Tamale Sparta and the Popo them. And if we remember, Tamale Sparta was blocked from performing in basically the whole of Jamaica. He could not travel. He was severely hampered. His earning potential was damaged big time. And he even came out and made a lawsuit against the state, me talk about Jamaica, for in excess of $20 million. So we see that there is no love lost between Tamale Sparta and the Popo them in a Jamaica, and it seems like he is targeted once again. Him and Squash, him and the Six, him and other artists. We are talking about Shaney and Rete and Lele. So anyways, a representative of the artist or a lawyer, she came out and said that Tamale Sparta was removed from the Jerk Fest. We are talking about the Ocherius Jerk Fest or the Montego Bay Jerk Fest. And also Squash and Shaney, they did not get to perform at Sumfest 2019. And people, you know that as a young artist, you are looking to a platform like this because this is basically an international platform. We are speaking about millions of people all over the world. We are talking about promoters. We are talking about people from BET. We are talking about VH1. Everybody would have seen you perform, and these artists were not allowed to perform. So people, we are speaking about a violation of human rights. We are speaking about a violation of civil rights. We are speaking about violation in every sort of the world that is unjustified. And according to the managers or the promoters, they are saying that they were not given advance notices. So therefore they went ahead and promoted their show, went ahead and promoted these artists. And when the day come, the artists them were not allowed to perform because basically there's a secret ban going on in the police station, going on with these law enforcement officers. We are talking about the Popo, we are talking about J-Dave, that these artists are not allowed to perform in the western part of Jamaica. People, we are talking about major violation. So during this meeting with the security minister, we are speaking about Dr. Horace Chang. Some of the lawyers and representatives for these artists laid out some points, and they said that they have documentation that the superintendent, we are talking about the police them up there, we are talking about the bigger heads of Popo, they are blocking promoters. They are sending out disclaimers and they are sending out notices. They are sending out bans that whichever promoter put these artists on them show, the show them are going to get locked down, point blank and period, without a shadow of a doubt. Now when the security minister heard these persons complain, he was shocked, he was startled. He acted like he knew nothing about it. He acted like there were not no rules and laws set forth by the higher powers in the Popo department for say that these artists are supposed to be banned or these artists are supposed to be black. As a matter of fact, the security minister made a bold statement when he said that it is not up to the discretion of these Popo to make these decisions. Because if an artist is not wanted in Jamaica and he is not wanted in the Western region, he should be allowed to perform. He should not be black. So therefore, he is basically saying that these superintendent of Popo, these higher heads of Popo in the Western region, they are taking it upon themselves. They are making decisions, they are making determinations that are not set forth by the higher authorities in the Popo. We are talking about the commissioner, we are talking about the security minister, we are talking about the justice minister, Rete and Lele. So therefore they are taking it personal, point blank and period. And the minister even went a little bit further and said if these artists are not wanted and if they are able to perform in Kingston, he does not see why they are not able to perform in the Western region, because if an artist don't have a warrant, if an artist is making his money legally, if an artist is not inciting violence or any sort of riot, there is no sort of reason. The worst case scenario is that he should have gotten a warning but not banned. So therefore, he is basically saying that these artists' rights are severely hampered. They are severely violated, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.